Hi, I'm Artem, CEO of Simplifai, and I'm glad you visited us. We're an AI software company, and we have built AI agent for insurance claims. It handles the entire life cycle of a claim end to end. Stay with me for a few minutes, and I'll make the case that this is the most essential technology for your claim operations today and in the future. Now, there is no argument that the claims is the most expensive and influential part of your business. At the same time, it's getting much harder to run it well and live up to the promise. It is because fraud and leakage get in more cases than ever, volume and cost increases annually, customer expect answers in minutes, all while your claim experts are retiring at concerning numbers. It is overwhelming, and insurance industry been craving for a change for a very long time. Now, chances are you've already experimented with AI. Maybe you automated a few manual tasks or optimized a couple of processes. Maybe you have purchased an AI chatbot to communicate with the policyholders or LLM-based AI assistants to help you answer difficult questions and drive team efficiency. And I'm also going to believe that your core system providers will start to add AI capabilities to stay relevant. All the great changes, no doubt, every one of them, but claims, while simple in nature, are much more sophisticated in reality. That is because it's dozens of interconnected activities that hardly ever go the same way every time, and also requires a very tight coordination of the stakeholders who has very different agendas. Now, the moment of truth for your customers turned in the moment of frustration for everybody. What we have found that the changes needed is to the operational model. Not just that, it has to evolve over time, not to causing you to run transformation projects every few years. And that's pretty much why the reason most of the AI solutions stay in pilots and POCs. For many insurance, the only meaningful way to move forward is to apply tactical incremental changes. Well, not anymore. We've been working hard for the last 9 years building and improving technology to address this and other insurance challenges together with our customers. And we have done it from a first principle perspective. Our customers told us that there are over 30 different things a person needs to do to handle a single claim. So we have built an agent to do each and every one of it while keeping it highly configurable to your operations and without replacing any of the systems that you have, and enabling your people to operate on a completely different level. So how does it work in practice? Well, you have to decide how far it goes. Say your team spent too much time on the claim intake, most of it is just admin and manual work. In reality, the goal here is just to collect all the necessary information in a complete claim case ready for human review. And that's exactly what AI agent does. It captures the claim starting from a first notice of loss, classify and triage the case, verify the policy, extract the data, create the record, and also collect all the missing information from the policyholder automatically. So your team get a complete claim case ready to work on by spending zero time on it. Well, let's say you want an agent give you an advice. It goes further. It takes that complete claim case and all other relevant data sources, does a 360 analysis, including assessment of damages and liabilities, check for fraud and leakage, validate and calculate reserves, and all other checks and balances before handing over a decision-ready claim to your team. All is left is to apply a judgment call. It takes minutes, not hours or even days. That is the most cost and quality efficient approach to claim handling. And at the end, let's say you actually believe AI agent to run the whole thing end to end, and it will make decision based on the configuration that you settle the claim, initiate the payment, can run recovery workflows, and will do all the audit and quality check to hand it over and complete case in your system. And of course, it will involve the human where is relevant, and all will be staying after very tight supervision of your team. Most of our customers start very small. They start in claim intake, and then they run the adoption of an AI agent at a very comfortable pace. So what should you expect as a result? For your team, the manual work could actually disappear. We have seen as half of the time get back to the team, and they can spend that time on working much more complex cases and serving the customers better. For your business, of course, cost and overhead should drop. We have seen as much as 40%. And you also can increase volume 2 or 3 times without hiring. That is pretty much supporting any ambitious growth goals for your business. And for your customers, of course, they will get decisions in minutes and days instead of weeks or months. Adds great customer experience and increased retention rates we have seen as 20%. And as you know, no one likes a very bad claim experience. You know the cost of it. So why not make it flawless? We've been doing it since 2017 and we are pretty confident in what we have built, but you don't have to take my word for it. We have plenty of a testimonial and case studies on our website. There's also plenty of information about us, our product, and future events. I encourage you to check our demo today and then schedule the call with our team members to discuss your business. And I'm really looking forward to talking with you very soon. Thanks for listening today and have a great day.